What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for coming back for another video, or hello if you are new here. My name is Ajahzi, and today I'm going to be filming a fitness Q&A for you guys. I received a ton of questions on an Instagram question story post that I put up. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick out a few just so this video doesn't get too long. I said that about the last Q&A and it still ended up being over 20 minutes. So let's just go ahead and get right into this video. What was something you wish you knew when you started working out? In the very beginning of my fitness journey, I believe sophomore year of my undergrad, I wanted to be itty bitty, small, skinny, tiny, pretty much the exact opposite of my genetic makeup. So it was a rough time. I did get pretty small, to say the least, and I do still feel like that part of my journey happened for a reason, and every phase of my journey got me to where I am today. But I just wish I had a little more self-love, a little more body confidence when I first started my fitness journey, and I also wish that I wasn't afraid of food. I started out my fitness journey doing BBG, Kayla had seen as his bikini body guide, and the meal plan was very, very clean and strict and low calorie, and I spent the first several months of my fitness journey eating very, very little. And I definitely do think that it led to some form of disordered eating in my fitness journey, just because I was afraid of food for so long, because I associated eating more food with gaining fat back or gaining weight back. So I really was pretty much terrified of food for a little while. And I'm so glad that I'm at such a healthier point in my fitness journey where I know how to properly fuel my body for my goals, as well as being able to indulge and enjoy myself. So yes, that answers the question. It's pretty much more body confidence, more self-love, and not being afraid to eat, because your girl loves to eat. How do you stay motivated when bulking? I'm trying and it's so hard, sis. Help. Girl, bulking is hard. Very, very hard. And I believe that everybody's fitness journey is difficult in their own way, and that everybody's working very hard, but I feel like bulking is probably the hardest phase to go through in the fitness journey, whether that be regularly bulking like every year, or one big bulk, or whatever the case may be. Eating in a calorie surplus for a long duration of time, lifting as heavy as you possibly can every single day, and trying to improve in the gym while also doing little to no cardio and still feeling like a functional human being. Yeah, almost impossible. I don't necessarily have ways to stay motivated in the moment, just because I know how hard it is to bulk. But you have to just make sure that you're keeping your goals a priority. And we all know that a bulk is going to pay off. Whether that be you struggling with your body image while you're going through the bulk, struggling with staying in the calorie surplus, struggling with staying motivated to go to the gym. Every single one of those things, pushing past the insecurities, or pushing past the lack of motivation and the lethargic feeling that you have from stuffing your face all day, it will pay off. The gains are inevitable, and I'm 100% positive that you will be so grateful that you pushed past your limits and went through the bulk to achieve the physique that you have been wanting. If it was easy, boo, anybody would be doing it. So we have to level up, do better, work harder to achieve the physique that we want to achieve and the goals that we want to achieve. So in terms of staying motivated, I'm not too sure, but being disciplined enough to put your goals first and to fight for what you want to achieve, it will 100% pay off, I promise. Try to hang in there. And another question that I get very frequently that I figured I should just answer, did you hear Zuri snort? That I figured I should just answer in this video as well, is how did you get into the Gymshark fam? And for anybody wanting to be sponsored by any company or to grow a social media platform, I feel like my number one piece of advice would be to be in it for the right reasons. I know I had no idea what opportunities my fitness page would bring me, and I was genuinely just sharing my journey because I wanted not only to hold myself accountable, but to also help motivate and inspire others. And from that, I was able to grow my page. Authenticity and being genuine in social media is so incredibly important, and I feel like that will take you the furthest with growing a page. As far as Gymshark goes, I had about, I think, 20,000 followers in January of 2018 when I attended the LA Fit Expo and the Gymshark pop-up shop. I attended the LA Fit Expo on Saturday and Nikki B's Gymshark store on Sunday. I flew in from Reno. I was still in my undergrad, my last semester of school, and I just wanted to spend the weekend with all my fitness friends, and we got an Airbnb, popped by the store on Sunday, and I ended up queuing in line from about 8 until 1 p.m. before I got in the store. I met all the athletes, I met a lot of the Gymshark staff, and with my baby following on Instagram a couple weeks later, Gymshark ended up reaching out to me and asked if I wanted to be a part of the team. And to this day, it is still so surreal, especially going to these pop-up stores as an athlete when I know that I was in the queue just almost 2 years ago now. I can't believe we're about to head into 2020. Wow, that's crazy. I am just so grateful for these last 2 years with Gymshark, and I can't wait to see what the future has in store. What's your favorite body part to train? Quads and glutes. I was a hams and glutes girl, and I mean, I kind of was just a glutes girl at some point, but I love training legs. I've definitely switched teams and switched from hams to quads because I'm all about growing these thighs. Thick thighs save lives. What are the best sneakers to lift in? If you follow me on Instagram, you know that I lift in slip-on Vans or Converse for every single leg day, and I personally prefer like Chucks or Vans. I mean, I could invest into a squat shoe, but I'd just rather not, and I enjoy lifting in my Vans. But you definitely need a flat, solid, hard sole for lifting on leg days, and like Nike running shoes have like arches and they have squishier soles, so it can be a lot more difficult for your compound lifts to have a soft arch like running shoe versus a flat, hard like Van or Converse sole. Also helps a ton with glute engagement and ham engagement having a flat shoe, because you're able to put more weight into your heels and activate your posterior chain a little better. So Vans and Chucks, baby. How much does drinking affect your workouts? And I do drink pretty regularly. I love drinking red wine. I am a red wine addict. I would finish every single day off with a glass of red wine if I could. One, that would be a little expensive, and two, I don't think I need that much red wine. But I do drink socially. I do love wine with dinner and stuff like that, and it doesn't negatively affect my workouts very much. But I can say that if you get drunk and you're hungover, it would affect your workout the next day and maybe a couple days after, because it is a little difficult to recover from partying. Or if you're drinking a lot of mixed drinks with like chasers and juices and additives, then the calories will add up very quickly. It can affect your physique goals because you are probably drinking a little bit more to a lot more calories than you think you are when you drink. So just be sure to account for that if you are tracking or trying to cut down, or even if you're maintaining or bulking, just be aware of how many calories are in alcoholic drinks or just regular beverages in general. How did you get so thick while maintaining a nice waist? Advice for the slim thick gains. And I'm all about Slim Thick. If you haven't seen, I have a workout program. It's called the Slim Thick program. It is currently a fat loss cutting focus guide, but I also have a bulking guide releasing in 2020. Super excited. So if you do need a program to follow, another subtle plug for you. But I actually gained a ton of belly fat when I bulked, so I definitely can't say that there is a way to get thick while maintaining a nice waist, but I do think that bulking is necessary to get thick, and then you are able to cut down. The slower the better. You'll be able to cut down your body fat percentage while maintaining as much muscle that you gained during your bulk as possible. So I don't eat very low calorie at all, even when I cut down after this bulk. and I focus more on cardio just because I'd rather eat my calories and burn more calories during cardio versus eating less, because your girl likes to eat. So love that for me. I know it can be difficult, but the bulk is worth it. Actually taking the time to put on a quality amount of muscle mass is so necessary for that slim thick physique, because you have to put on that muscle mass to grow those curves. So don't be afraid to get a little uncomfortable, put on a little fat while you put on a ton of muscle, and you will be able to see those physique goals that you were looking for in the long run. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and be sure to like this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thirsty? Wanna say hi to the camera? You're dripping water all over me.